One Piece genuinely doesn't deserve half the hate it gets online. The funniest part is that most of the people hating on it haven't even watched the show or read the manga. They'll see a random panel, a clip out of context, or a TikTok opinion, and suddenly act like they're experts on a story with over 2 decades of world building. Recently, I've seen people calling Luffy a bum because of what's happening in the current chapters, and it just makes me wonder if they actually understand storytelling. A well-written character isn't supposed to win every fight effortlessly. Good writing requires struggle, setbacks, growth, and moments where the hero isn't at their best. That's what makes victories meaningful in the first place. Compare that to a lot of power fantasy anime where the main character walks through every obstacle and barely changes as a person. If that's what you enjoy, that's completely fine. But don't act like every story has to follow that formula. One Piece isn't trying to be that kind of series. What makes One Piece special is its world building, character development, emotional moments, mysteries, and long-term storytelling. Oda constantly sets things up years in advance and still manages to surprise the fanbase. That's why millions of people are still invested after all these years. So if you've actually watched or read One Piece and have criticisms, fair enough. Every story has flaws. But if you've never experienced the story and only know it through clips, memes, and agenda posts, then your opinion on the writing doesn't really carry much weight. You're criticizing a story you don't understand, while the people who actually follow it are enjoying one of the most ambitious narratives in anime and manga. So let's stop LARPing. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And here's the finished artwork.